Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Monday, March 24th, 2025. Let's take a look at the economic calendar for today. So what do we have during the Asian session? Well, Japanese bank services PMI data were actually way worse than the previous reading. 49.5 is the actual number, previous was 53.7. Not good data from Japan. During the London session, we got plenty of data from the Eurozone in the form of the manufacturing and services and composite PMI. We start at 9:15. We got data from France, then we got data from Germany. In the meantime, we got retail sales data from Poland, and at 10 o'clock we got the rest of the data in form of the PMI, Eurozone PMI, services PMI, composite PMI, and manufacturing PMI. Mostly the market expectations are a little bit better than the last time, so beat is expected this time. 10:30, S&P Global Manufacturing PMI, Services PMI, and Composite PMI data from the UK are expected, and here we are expecting upbeat data as well. During the New York session, we got the continuation of the PMI data release, Services PMI, Composite PMI, and Manufacturing PMI data. All of them are scheduled for release at quarter to 3 o'clock p.m. And then after this data is released, we got the FOMC member Bostic to give a speech at quarter to 7, and at 7 o'clock, we got the Bank of England Governor Bailey to give a speech. And that's about it. This is today's calendar for Monday, March 24th. Without any further ado, let's just switch straight on to the charts. We start with Euro-Dollar. The Euro-Dollar for our chart is looking quite sideways as the wave 3 develops. If we switch to the daily time frame chart, you can clearly see that our scenario is still active, is still intact. Right now, internally, during the wave 3 development, we have developed wave 1, ABC wave 2. This is the wave 3 to the upside. Now we're working on the wave 4. When we are done, wave 3 to the upside should be continued. So let me just move my wave 3 a little bit. There you go. So this blue wave 3, the major wave 3, should be continued. There you go. So that's what I mean exactly. And the target for the wave 3 is still located at 1.1120. This is 2.61% extension of the wave 1 measured from the lows of the wave 2. So the perfect target for the wave 3 top. For now, the technical resistance is the previous swing high located at 1.0937. We've been rejected twice from that level, and right now the market is doing some kind of a corrective moves to the downside. The immediate technical support is located at 1.0762. Momentum is coming off the extremely overbought conditions. Right now it's 61 points, so it's still positive, it's still strong. And please be prepared for the market to make some sort of up and downs, and so on for quite some time, as long as the internal wave 4 is in progress. When we are done, then spike to the upside should occur, as we will be eventually finishing the wave 3 top. So that's the Euro-Dollar. Remember, the PMI data for today, they are all scheduled for release later on. Now let's take a look at the daily time frame chart of cable, and when we jump here to the daily time frame, we can see the local top basically it's 1.3, but the top is 1.3013, so 1.3013, and we got some kind of a pullback from these levels. Now the market very nicely reacted to our bearish divergence, creating some kind of a pullback towards the level of 1.2886, and now after the breakout below the level of 50, the market is trying to break back up above the level of 50. Let me just grab my channel and move it a little bit higher, because we are below this channel, right? I mean we are inside the channel right now, below the upper channel line. Nevertheless, it's still some kind of a very typical behavior after the bearish divergence is now resolved. So we have a jump to the upside. I will mark this low here as a better representation of the internal short-term technical support. So right now we got the bounce to the upside, and we are waiting for the test of the upper channel line. As you can see, it worked pretty well. It worked very well before, and then obviously it might be a time for a test of 1.3013, and then, well, sky's the limit. Basically, it looks like the bulls wants to continue the uptrend just as they did before. So that's another major cable. Let's switch to US dollar to the Japanese yen. What is going on here after the poor data from the PMI? There you go. What is going on here? Let me just play with my chart, and I would like to point out this level here. There you go, 150.16. This is the technical resistance, and the market needs to break above this technical resistance on a daily time frame chart to confirm there some sort of the bullish development to the upside, targeting 1.51.33 and then 100 periods moving average at 153.09. Okay, but for now, we obviously has been testing this trend line for quite some time. As you can see, it's not the first, not the second time when we test this trend line. So the market see the trend line, market reacts on the trend line. I'm talking about obviously the orange one. Now we got some sort of the breakout. However, the momentum is still negative, and the bulls are still trying to break above the level of 50. To break towards the positive territory, and they can do it if the level of 150.13 is violated. So that's the level we should be all looking at right now. This is the key short-term level for the bulls on this chart. Let me just place my arrow on this level, because it's really key level for now on a daily, and the same situation is on the 4-hour time frame chart. You can't basically deny it that this is the key level, short-term technical resistance, the key level to the upside. It should be tested very soon. Let's take a look at some precious metals. We are going to take a look at the gold. What is going on the gold is quite simple. We got full 5 wave to the upside done inside of the wave 3. So the wave 3 has been completed above even above the target level. So it's even better. Now we got the wave 4 to the downside. Beautiful, nice. Wave 4 to the downside that reacted on the technical now support $3,004 per ounce of gold. So now that's that support. We went even a little bit lower, 2,998, but the point is to test $3,000 per ounce of gold. Now the outlook for the gold is still bullish. However, the situation is a little bit more complex here, because we need to complete the wave 4, and then the wave 5 might start to develop. It looks like the wave 3 might be completed at the level of 3004, because it looks like there's a 3-wave downside movement on the 4-hour time frame chart. However, this might evolve into more complex and time-consuming correction. So the confirmation that the wave 4 bottom is in place is a breakout above, well, $3,057 per ounce of gold. Any breakout above this level confirms that the bottom for the wave 4 and the wave 5 should be in progress. So that's the gold. Last but not least is, of course, Bitcoin. Finally, after so many days, the Bitcoin moved above the 100 periods moving average, broke above the 8,400 technical resistance, and it's trying to move even higher. So right now we are just moving this level here, 87,436, completely odd level, is now the local technical resistance, and the bulls needs to break above this level in order to move higher. As you can see, I have moved the trend line here. This is very important trend line because it's been on this chart for so many days that market got multiple opportunities to test it. Now we might see this situation here. Bulls are testing this trend line. However, they are doing this during the extremely overbought market conditions. So please don't be surprised if the market will eventually move a little bit lower, below the 90,000 for sure. Right, somewhere in between 80, maybe $84,000 before another attempt is done. Remember, only a sustained breakout, especially on a daily time frame chart, above the trend line would open the road to the supply zone. Any breakout above the supply zone would likely end with a test of the 100 periods moving average, now 94,675. And then we will see. It doesn't actually look bad. However, momentum is still negative. Now it's 52 points. However, we've been here many times before. Extremely overbought conditions on a 4-hour time frame chart. Neutral conditions on a daily time frame chart. We are testing the trend line on daily. We are testing the trend line on 4-hour time frame chart. We are still below 100 periods moving average. We are still below the supply zone. The outlook might look bullish, however, it's not yet confirmed. So please keep an eye on the current situation on the Bitcoin, on this market. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. Take care and bye-bye.